Live. We're live.
Hello.
Hey.
Happy Thursday. That's supposed to be Wednesday, but
Wellness Wednesday delayed by 24 hours.
it was my son's birthday yesterday, so we had to celebrate.
Did he like the cinnamon rolls?
He loved his cinnamon rolls. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, good. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Diving in.
supplements.
Talking supplements.
This is something that I find super interesting because obviously I sell a supplement, but it was the way that I think about supplements is they're supposed to be supplemental,
Yes.
that to a balanced diet. So for me, I'm always thinking of, can I get this from a food source? Like, is there something that I can do? So with collagen, that's why collagen was like a huge thing for me to come out with. And it was something that I felt so strongly about, is because you can't really get it anywhere else. Like, you can't just
The only way you can, the only
I'm
way,
not grinding up bones and stuff
Yeah.
in my house. Like, that's just not within
and my husband will tell you this, and by all means, I respect you if you do this. I am not going to eat organs. I don't like them. I've tried them. You can get a lot of collagen from organs, but it's like chewing rubber, and I gagged. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
going to use collagen.
Yeah, so I just feel like when we're talking about supplements, I feel like, number one, it's such a huge industry and it's marketed in such a way that everybody feels like they have to take the latest and greatest supplement.
100%.
When it's actually like, let's just dumb it down. And what's in that supplement? Is it even necessary? And can you get it from a food source? That's like how I always look at supplements. I don't want to overtake supplements. I also don't want to take supplements that are unnecessary. And I don't want to take supplements that are gimmicky.
Yes.
Like, if it's gimmicky, I sit there and think, like, does my body even know how to respond to this? Like, does my body know how to absorb this? And is it just going in as waste? And what's like, is it using it for the intended purpose?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
how does my body differentiate to glow from the inside out with a new peptide complex? Like,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. So,
But at this day and age, they get on and we're told we need to use 672
Yeah.
different supplements. When in reality, a lot of times they're not talking about diet. They're not talking about getting nutrients from food. But like Kelsey said, it is to supplement where, one, we're either deficient,
Yep.
or two, where maybe, for example, you're unable to get it from foods because you're just not getting as much as you
Yes.
need, or if you're allergic to certain foods and where you could be getting that. Like, I don't digest cruciferous foods very well, which are generally higher in iron. So my blood work came back good, but if you're low in iron, they're going to tell you to eat stuff like that. And I would prefer to take a supplement than take something that my gut does not care for
Yes.
very much. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I was telling Kelsey before we hopped on, I used to be big no to supplements. I was so turned off by it because I feel like everyone was down my throat telling me what I need to, A, B, and C of what I need to be taking. Until I started working with a company that actually creates custom supplement plans based on my blood work.
yeah.
So based on my blood work, not the blood work of 250,000 other people that are telling me to do this.
Like, you gotta take this.
Right. My particular blood work.
Yeah.
For example, deficient in vitamin D. I'm on vitamin D. Probably complements to being self-employed entrepreneur. I'm on an ashwagandha to help with,
Yeah.
a little woo-saw in my life. But because they are customized to exactly what I need based on my blood work results, I've seen a drastic difference in ways, like, these are things that I cannot get from foods,
Yeah.
actually. What about you?
Yeah, and I've always been kind of the same thing, like, against supplements for different reasons, just because I'm just like, I don't trust them, which is on par to everything else in my life. So I was always like, I just don't need it. The first time I ever was really put on a supplement was like after cancer treatments and just everything that my body had gone through, and now my body was deficient in all these things, but there were signs and symptoms as to what that is. So it wasn't like I just decided I was gonna get on collagen. I didn't just decide that I was going to put myself on a vitamin D. Like I didn't just grab supplements and I'm like, oh, this sounds nifty. Let me just start taking that. I've always been like, can I get it from a food source?
Right.
If I can't, then that's where the supplement comes in. Or what is my body telling me? There's so many people that come in and talk about supplements with me and they're like, I've been taking this one supplement. I don't notice a difference. And then I'm like, so why are you taking it? Like,
they were probably told.
Yeah, if you're not taking it for a reason and seeing some sort of benefit from it, like you're feeling different, which is why you went on it in the first place, then I'm kind of like, it may not be necessary. So I love how what's the company that?
It's Joy Wellness, and then my husband, so the male side is Get Blokes, the female side is Joy Wellness, and the one thing that I love about them is, aside from like you get your blood work done and you get a full comprehensive blood panel with over 77 biomarkers breaking down exactly what your blood told you. And then they customize supplements based on that.
Yeah.
But the thing that I love it is their vision and what they intend to do with each person is to get to the root of whatever issue, symptoms, complications that you're having to help you reach your optimal health. Like for example, the first thing, they were not trying to sell me anything. They said you need to be starting your day with lemon water to help aid with digestion because your GI is still coming back.
Yeah, so it's like instead of putting you on some sort of supplement, it was like, hey, you have lemons and you have water.
Yeah.
See, that's my whole thing. And like, I didn't understand that until I was having severe like joint pain and everything after cancer. And my doctor was like, obviously he was the one who was like, try marine collagen. Because I was like, I'm not being put on another drug. Like, you're not going to prescribe me. I'm not going to get another shot. It's not happening. And then being chemically induced into menopause, and just the deterioration of my bones and having osteoporosis and like all of that from it, it was like, okay, what are we gonna do? And he was like, vitamin D and like calcium and everything. And he's like, we can give you a supplement. I'm like, but we're not, because like I can go out in the sun and synthesize vitamin D that way. Let's try that first. Also, I will supplement calcium through my diet. I will also do weight-bearing exercise to strengthen my bones. Like, I'm always coming at it from like, there's got to be a holistic runaround that I'm going to try first. And then if that can't get me to where I need to be, then I'll supplement. So I don't know, that's like my approach. And the same when you brought up organ meat and everything, it's essential. People need, I mean, you can do your own research on it. You need to be eating organ meat. I can't do it. Also, if you've ever cooked, if you've ever cooked beef heart or beef liver,
yeah,
it like stays in the walls in your house. Like, it is something. My dog
also probably stays in your teeth for 6 months. It's like chewing
like
rubber.
Right now I can't, but like my husband and my oldest son, they'll just down beef heart and beef liver, but they need it for muscle recovery and everything else because they work out that hard. So, but for me, it was stopping hormone therapy, coming out of menopause after being chemically induced for 5 years, and then my body reacting different ways. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to supplement with organ meat. I tried the fresh stuff, and I was like, I can't.
It's like slime.
Yeah, I'm like, I humanly can't do this. So I supplement with a beef heart and beef liver supplement. Feel much better.
Capsules.
Yeah, down the hatch. So that's just like how I come at, and I just get asked about supplements all the time, and I love that. I love that people are thinking about like, well, what's in the supplement? Because I feel like just like with food, ingredients and everything else, your supplements, it's a huge part of where there's just hidden crap, filler crap that has nothing to do with the aiding of the supplement for you. Like sugars, natural flavors, even dyes. Is it tested for heavy metals, mold, arsenic, like all these other things? There needs to be, these are things you're eating and consuming. So I wouldn't just be like all willy-nilly and like just trying any supplement because you're like, I think I need to do that. Oh, it says it's going to grow my hair. Like,
everyone's different too.
Yes. Like, you're going to react different and whatnot. So that's just something I know a lot of people, obviously we're still in January and everyone's like
Yeah.
me. New supplement routine, whatever it is. Don't just like jump at the first supplement. Like really kind of think about it. Think if you can get it from a food source first. If you can get it through a food source, like obviously that should be your first line of defense. And then if you can't, see a functional medicine doctor, get your blood work done, get an extensive workup so that you kind of can navigate from there how much of that supplement you need to be taking. And then you can like track results. My biggest thing is like, if I'm doing something, I want to see results.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I guess the last thing too is, I suffer from pretty severe eczema. I have my whole life for different reasons, but like still going through it. I went to a doctor. I went to a functional medicine doctor. I went to a dermatologist. I went to all these people, and all they want to do is just literally stack the list of crud to put in and on my body, which number one, all it did would make it go dormant. Number two, it's not killing the root of the problem. And number three, we're not finding out why I'm breaking out in the first place.
Yeah.
So that is where, when someone tells you should take something, like, ask why. Look at the source of where it's coming from. Like, and then, like she said, track your results. Like, there's no point in taking something if it's not doing anything just because everyone else is.
If you're having like adverse results, because you know a lot of people take different sources of collagen and they've taken them forever and they're like, I just don't feel well, I am bloated, I'm constipated. I mean, and this goes down to protein powders, this goes down to whey, creatine, all these things. If you feel worse on the supplement, don't keep taking it because you're just hoping that the results will come the longer you take it. That's just not how it works. If your skin starts freaking out when you have started a new supplement, that's linked to your gut. Your gut is trying to tell you something. It's now coming out in your skin. Yeah. Like, address that. Like, you've got to listen to the signs and symptoms when you start taking supplements. If you feel worse,
ding dong,
maybe don't keep taking it. Like, that's not the thing where it's just like, I'm gonna push through this. Like, that's not supplements. So yeah.
But also give them time.
Yeah,
because there are certain things
they have to bioaccumulate in the body. It's like, it's a compounding effect.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're literally doubled over in pain because you're like, I'm just so bloated.
Yes. But I'm saying for results.
Yes,
like,
results.
I'm sorry. I use her collagen every day, but I did not wake up looking and feeling like a new woman day one. No. So it takes time, but also, yes, if you're having adverse reactions, ask questions, look into it, see why your body's doing that.
Yeah, and a lot of times I see people that come in and they've just, like, they're like, I don't know why I'm breaking out. I've changed nothing in my skincare routine. I ask them about diet. They tell me they started taking a new supplement. I'm like, where'd you get it? Let's look at what's in it. And then I'm like, there's like sugars and gums and flavors and like, and it's not in the active ingredient list. It's in all of the other ingredients in it. And I'm like,
to make it taste good
and addicting.
And
so that's all I really wanted to talk about tonight.
I think I'm done too. Hard stop.
I just wanted to talk about supplements so bad.
But if y'all have any questions, we're here.
Yeah, or if you need recommendations on good supplement brands, ones that either like I've sold in the store or I stand behind, ones I've taken, ones that have testing, like all of that, just ask in the comments. We'll tag brands that like we wholeheartedly believe in. But
Paris Laundry, Ocean Radiance Collagen, there's one for you, people.
It's so
it's good. It's good.
I know. I'm like,
all right, with that, people, we're out till next week.
See you next week.
See you then.
Bye.